Thank you. All right, Mr. Fishburn, I will begin with count 2, the kidnapping charge to which you pled guilty and to which this court will now adjudicate you guilty and sentence you to life in prison with credit for 1,637 days for time already served. The court will assess the mandatory felony court costs of $518 and total public defender fees of $150, and that's $50 for application and $100 for service. And as to count 1 for murder in the first degree, Mr. Fishburn, the court has carefully considered and weighed the proven aggravators and all of the mitigating circumstances. The law requires the court to give great weight to the jury's recommendation that the defendant be sentenced to death. And after assessing the proven aggravating factors and all of the mitigating circumstances, as well as the evidence presented to this court at the Spencer hearing, this court is in agreement with the jury's recommendation. So accordingly, this court finds that death is the appropriate penalty for the defendant, given the highly egregious nature of this crime. So, Mr. Fishburn, you have not only forfeited your right to live among us, but under the laws of the state of Florida, you have forfeited your right to life. The scales of life versus death in the murder of Aisha Levy tilt in favor of death. And therefore, Mr. Fishburn, I will now adjudge you guilty of murder in the first degree and sentence you to death for the murder of Aisha Levy. You are hereby notified that this sentence is subject to automatic review by the Supreme Court of the state of Florida, and counsel will be appointed by separate order to represent you for that purpose. It is also further ordered that you be transported to the Department of Corrections to be securely held on Florida's death row until the sentence can be carried out as provided by law. So, Mr. Fishburn, may God have mercy on your soul. That concludes the sentencing today. Thank you.